Hello! Today we have got some tie for Father's Day, and what I suggested, instead of pretty, well, they don't want this sort of thing, do they? Well, you never know. There are people out like that. So I thought today we'd do something like this. Can you see it? There's a lot of rust on it and that. It's quite a good effect. Yeah? Right, what we do, I'll show you what we do. We put, these are, and this is a black one, and this is RP09 soot. So, you've got that one. Then you got this green one, which is RP02 3rd degrees, and then you got the brown one, which is RP01 rust stone, and these are all done by them, Rusty Femur.
Pacino.
Yeah, they're really nice, and you get a lot in a pot, so you ain't got to worry about wasting it. So what I did first off was put some on a makeup sponge, pound from Poundland. You get a load of them, you can throw them away afterwards, so there's no things. I'll just put a bit of green here and there. Can you see that? You can go close if you want, Jake. Just go down close like that. Bit of green. Not even touching the thing now, I'm just touching what's on the lid at the moment, so you can see how much you don't waste. Like that. So I put it there because we're going to do the sides once it's dried. And then I'll just go in with the rusty one.
Same sort of sponge, yeah?
Yep, not even letting it dry. And I'm just going over the top. Can you see already? It looks like rust.
Yeah, it's also shiny.
It dries dull, so it won't be shiny. So just get a load of it on there. Like that. It's only 3 steps, so if you get bored really quick, don't worry about it. Just leave a bit of green here and there. But I'm not even being careful. I'm not even splattering. And hello to you viewers, by the way. My name's Karen, Kazzy B's Crafts. So just dabbering on anywhere. Got a lot of green there, so don't want a lot of green. And there you go, that's that one. See? So we've got it rusty there. Now you go for your black, which, like I said, is RP09. How many viewers we got, Jake?
No idea.
Any new ones come in case they miss the numbers? Right, the black again, same old. Look at my hands. You do get a little bit messy, but that's what mixed media is, messy. So just a little bit of black, even while it's wet, a little bit, just here and there. Just minge it in. Is that a word, minge? I won't say any more about that one. Just minge it in. Just take some off when you're putting it on. Here and there. Just add a little bit of black. If you put too much on, it'll come off quite well. Or just dab it everywhere else. And there you go.
1846 joined.
And there you go. And if you think you want some more bit of green here and there, like that, just put a bit of green on it, like that. And then go over with the black again quick to blend it in. And there you go.
There we go.
And if you want it a bit more, and you want the field of rust, because that's dry and that is rough. This is what that stuff does. It makes it rough. It's hard to think. It is rough. It feels like, it really feels like it is rust.
You can see the texture.
You try it, Jake. Put your hand down it.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, it's rough. You won't want to put it on your face because you have no face left. So you got the texture, the feel, but sometimes that's not enough, and you want it like you want little bobbles of rust, you can easily do that. Before you put the paint on, put some glass beads on, a little bit of glass beads on there, or some sand. You get that sand. I haven't got any here on to show at the moment. I'm still sorting out my room, but yeah, put a little bit of sand on here and there, sand paste, then paint over it with this stuff, and then you'll get the texture, the feel and the look as well. But that's going to be a Father's Day one, and I ain't going to finish it there. When this is dry, you can dry it with a hairdryer thing, craft dryer, because I've got to do the sides yet, so I don't want to let and sometimes if you hold it there, you can get some bubbles.
Oh, you got a heart then.
Huh?
You got a heart.
Thank you for my heart. Thank you. Bless you.
You got another heart.
Okay, thank you. I love my hearts. Have you got any words you want to say? Anything
Another
you want
heart.
to say? Anything? Thank you.
So there you go, another one.
You see my little doggy down there? Oh, doggy.
Yeah.
Cadbury's. Cadbury's.
Do you know what, Mum? She's actually standing there
Cadbury's.
watching you.
Oh, she's not paying attention, but there you go.
Her name's Cadbury's, because I'm mad about chocolate. As you can see, my fine figure.
A minute ago, she was sitting there watching you put the colours on.
Thank you for the hearts, by the way.
Right, have you got any questions, any answers or
You'll get my
anything?
hearts then.
Just ask. And I should do that again now, so you can see me do it on the sides, because the sides need doing. Well, they're blended in already. I done that the other day, I forgot. But anyway, so texture wise, there's a bit of...
Mum, it's a bit rusty. You should have. Why did you leave it out in the rain?
So if your husband or boyfriend says to me, what are you giving me that rusty tie thing for? You know, and you'll be pleased, because you know if it's rusty and they say it's rusty old thing, then you've done a good job. I love the way the green comes through and that. But you can just see the little bits of green and the oranges from the brown to the wood and that. And as you see, it's just these three colours, and they make it rough, really rough.
That's black, this one here.
Yeah.
That's black.
Say the numbers again for you. Put the lid on for you, so you can see how you would buy them. Let's put that back up there a bit.
Thank you for the hearts again, by the way.
I should be doing some more crafting as well, because I've got lots of things to do. I've done that on there, and I should show you some pictures. This is done with the rust as well. It's on its own, stenciled.
Take it, that's just that copper brown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the rust. And then you got the black, which is like this, and it's like a charcoal. So you can have that on its own, so you can make something like that. And then it's rice paper. But this is the black, goes on afterwards. Is RP049 soot, and that's what it looks for. And then you've got the green one. All over my hands. I'll show you again. And they last forever because they're quite big. And that's RP02. And then the brown.
You're getting well loads of hearts and people joining, Mum. Oh, there goes another heart. Brown one this time. Thank you.
And if you find like me, you don't put the lids on properly, that silver foil, it just goes round and round and it doesn't tighten up tight. So make sure that things tighten up. See, it just go round and round because it's not on properly. Right, RP01 again. So you don't have to mix them. Whatever you put them on, they're always going to come rough. If you have that on its own, it's a bright brown, as you can see. It's not shiny. It's very dull and it's rough. Same as this one. It's not shiny. It's rough. This one is not shiny and it's rough. But you can put it under lots of things, this one. There's shadows and everything. Like a bit like gesso in a way. But with a texture. So it does come off on your hands with a wipe. Look. but I shall also wash them. But yeah, let's see. 1 clean finger, 2, 3. Any questions? There's no drying time whatsoever. It dries really quick, as you can see. I've only just dried it, and that's both sides. What's your question, Molly?
What other materials can this go on?
It can go on plastic, wood, paper, whatever, to get the effect. But I think men don't always want dogs, birds, cars and all that sort of things. I think some of them would like a mechanic, for instance. Would like a nice rusty tie thing. His wife won't, but he would. But I would finish that off with some cog embossing powder on there. Do some cog stamping with embossing powder and bring that up all nice shiny cogs on it. No glitter really. I don't think you need glitter on something like this. And then if you've got any old spare cogs as well,
Well, you've got plenty of them.
I've got loads. Let's find them. Something. I've got different ones, but so you got some little ones like this.
I've got a question, man.
Just have some little ones. Don't forget to paint them and that. What's it, Madam Molly?
I have a question.
See, look.
You know the powder things you're using?
Yeah.
Can you mix them with any other powders or paints?
No, they're embossing powders, Molly. They just stay embossing powders.
Okay.
Look, just something like that, you know. Some cogs, some small ones on the end to make it a little bit nicer, I suppose, if you want it nicer. Or some studs, or I've just got some moulds to make screw heads. A couple of screw heads all the way down there, and one right down there. That'd be cool. I think I've got a bag full of them that I've just made, and I'll show you them. What I mean.
You're everywhere, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm everywhere and nowhere. See, I made clocks. I've made just all ready for putting on things. Big cogs, little cogs, because they'll be nice and light. So and there's my all my screw heads. Look. So whenever you want to do a project, you have got all your screw heads ready. Your nuts. Look at this one. So it's worth investing in a couple of that screw head. Trim it down because it's still got the thing, just sand it down. But imagine that painted on the end of there. And if that's too big, you've got little ones, little Phillips ones, little screw ones, tiny ones. Look, even a little cog.
Yeah, I didn't focus.
But
It wasn't focused.
okay, these are the ones I mean. Look, you got. You might not be able to see that. If I put it on a bit of rust,
Looks like a little tablet.
it looks like a tablet there. But if I put it on a bit of rust, I've still got that dry out there. Yeah. And this one, big one. Put all around it, and I should really sand it, but I'm just showing you at the moment. Can you see? You probably won't see like that, but bit of rust on it. So they're going to be hard. They're going to be rusty looking, but you're going to know they're screws. And a little bit of black one. Just a little bit of dab. Still on your thing, so don't throw them away till you finish your project. But Yeah, look at that. A little screw head down there. A bigger one down there. Can you see? Let's get that bit of white off. Yeah. How does that look? Use your imagination. Imagine there's
Cinderella
no...
imagination. Yeah.
So I'm not going to sing. I'm not going to kill you. But yeah. But I think, let me put you into the light. You can see what I mean. Maybe. Can you see there? Look, at a glance. Look at that. Wicked. Look. Can you see?
I can't.
Yeah.
And that little one looks like they've been on there for years.
Something found in Titanic.
Yeah, look.
I quite like that. Do you like that coverage?
And all that took me was 10 minutes of putting that clay into a mould, and the effect that you get, you can't buy.
Well, you can.
And everybody would think you made this and that you took ages to screw them in and find old rusty bits. No one would believe you've done this in 2 minutes. If you've got all your tools out handy, got everything out ready, it would take you less than 5 minutes to do one of these. And when you finish doing all your screws down there, and the big one down the bottom, you got it made. Don't need to put anything else on it. You don't even need to do what I said with the cogs, the embossing. You can still either emboss the cogs on there or stamp cogs on there, or just leave it like this, which I think is cool. Well, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you again soon. Cassie B's Crafts, Facebook.